Hello everyone, welcome back to the Great Alaskan Journey. Fall has officially come to an end and winter has shown its face. We did get snow the other day and even a little bit this morning, but it's not really sticking to the ground yet. But it is 33 degrees outside right now, and at night it's getting down to like 28. The ground is starting to freeze, and a little bit of snow has stuck to our dirt pile back there. Today we're just gonna be showing you everything we're doing to get ready for winter here. We did have a mishap at our house, which we will explain in a little bit. A little problem with being a homeowner, I guess. So stick around and here we go. Okay, so one of the first things that we did was actually changed our tires. Right there is our old tires, and right here is our winter tires. Got these this morning. We left the house about 5:30 in the morning, and we got these winter tires put on, and we also got the oil change to the car. These are winter tires, and I guess what was explained to us, these are not studded, because there's a difference there between the studded tires and winter tires. These winter tires, I guess they were explaining that new way that they're doing the tires and everything like that, they're just as effective as a studded tire. A lot of people swear by them, so we're gonna give them a shot this year. The other thing that was explained was that this rubber is like a softer rubber, so you get these put on only for winter, and then you take them off when winter is done. Because the rubber is soft, they do tear apart if you just keep driving on them on pavement. So that's one of the first things that we did to prepare for winter. So the next thing we got to prepare for the winter, which is something fun, are our snowshoes. We did get these at a garage sale, and we just can't wait to use them. I just thought it was something fun to mention. Another thing we still need to get that we haven't gotten yet, but we will be in the next couple of weeks. I'm just waiting for, I guess, another paycheck to come through before we can buy it, is a generator for our house. In our area in Wasilla, we do lose power every now and then, and we're expecting it to be more often as we get into winter. We are still going on Home Depot, Lowe's. We're looking at all the different generators. We're trying to figure out exactly what type of generator we have to get for our house. We want to make sure we get enough because we do have our well pump, our in-floor heating, some other essentials just to keep our house going, and we need a generator big enough for that. So if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments down below. Okay, so another thing that we did do to prepare for winter is starting to stock up our pantry. We have all shelf sustainable food like chicken noodle soup. We even got Spam, all different types of beans, tuna, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, everything to make a good pasta with. Other than that, we have plenty of oat milk, just in case if it snows too hard, we can't leave or we shouldn't leave the house, that we have food here that's easily accessible, easy to make. I mean, if anything, we can even go to our fire pit, start a fire, and cook this stuff off there. Another thing we did is we have 3 cases now of water. We got Arrowhead water. Another thing that we have to do is get our wall-mounted water heater, the hot water holding tank, and the in-floor heating system inspected before winter hits to make sure that the systems are running fully functional and that they will not fail during the winter time, because we have no other alternative heating system right now. Now I'm gonna send it to Jacob and explain exactly what our problem with our house is. Jacob, take it away.
It's cloudy, it is cold, and it is rainy. Our crawl space is starting to flood. We've had a outstanding amount of rain this fall. It has been raining pretty much every day for the past 2 months, which is not good for actually any home, because rain means puddling water, and puddling water means rotting and mold. I knew this house had some mold issues before we moved in that got resolved by the previous homeowner. There is water down there for sure. It is coming through the plastic barrier, so it's starting to puddle on top where the ladder is to go down at the bottom. So not sure if the ladder actually punctured a hole in the vapor barrier but I know for sure it's not completely sealed off down there. They didn't do it correctly. I know that because around the supporting beams at the footings, they're just not sealed correctly. Oh yeah, it's puddling pretty bad. Thermometer down there says the humidity is at 87, which is extremely high. Was actually higher before. Temperature is at 55, and as you can see, it's just a pool of water right here. I can't even step down here at this point, but look at that. All the way down, and then over here, that's where the plastic is separating. You can see the floor. Let me see if I can get a good angle there. Okay, so I'm outside of my front yard, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple preventatives that I'm not doing that can help prevent this flooding of the house. Number one, I don't have any gutters on the front of my house, so all the water that rains just falls right off, and there's probably a 3-foot span from when the water drops to the edge of our house. Still not enough. It's pretty far, but I'm sure it is just falling down here and sloping back, going straight down the foundation and seeping underneath the house. Like I said, we have gravel pretty much surrounding our house, and it does slope away, which is good. But if I walk around to this side of the house, it does not slope away. It's probably a huge problem for us. As you can see, the hills here, house is there, and it's just this huge ravine right here. Hopefully when they built this, they did slope it back. I can see a little bit of slope coming to about right back here. And hopefully they had a huge water barrier going down our foundation and then coming out, and then hopefully sending the water back down there to the driveway is what I'm hoping they did. From the looks of it, they did. But yeah, so gutters, having your house slope, or having your house at the highest point and having everything else down away from it, having that water barrier there on your foundation. If you or the person that built your house did that, that would be awesome. Good morning, guys. It is the next day from when I discovered all the water in the basement. So I got off work at 5:30 and I bought myself a water pump to pump out the water, and it's been running for almost 3 hours, and this is what I got down here. It was $120, 1/6 of a horsepower. Not too sure what that means, but it seems pretty low. I went with one of the cheaper ones, and one of the cheaper ones was $120. I mean, they got up there to like almost $400. It says 28 gallons per minute. Seems like a lot, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like I've done a dent inside of this basement. I just have the hose running outside, going down the hillside, so it can never come back in here. It's been raining all night and all mornings. Probably just taking out what's getting put in at this point, but I guess I'll let it run all day, or at least when I have to go to work, so I can lock the door, because I have no other way to disperse this water besides out of one of the doors. Okay, update on going into the crawl space. A lot of water has drained from the looks of it. The main posts going into the ground are wet at the bottom. 2 of the 3 are wet at the bottom. And from the looks of it, it is sloping to the stairs down here, which is good because it's all just flowing down there, which is perfect. Don't need to move the pump. It's in a perfect spot. There's a couple little low spots throughout the area that have a little bit of water on top of the plastic. Ready? Oh, that one's stuck in the ground. Come on, Jacob. What are you doing?